What's up, YouTube? Back with another B-Series banger video for y'all. Car started finally after I don't even know how long. Started up, it wouldn't idle. I did a PCV delete, forgot I did the delete. Realized I needed a catch can, and now we're here. So I just did a battery relocation kit. Put the battery in the trunk to clear up this general area. I mounted the catch can where I want it. It fits, it's secure as is. Also, sorry for the heater noise, I know it's really loud, but I mounted the catch can exactly where I want it. Now, the next step for this car and this little project is to tap into the little plugs down here, and then cap the little oil plug on the back. So I've been waiting for the parts. They finally all came in. These are the two little taps that I'm gonna put into the back of the block, and then this is the plug for that OEM little oil box thingy. I got both my and fittings that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be running 45 degrees off the block and 90s off the catch can. And I got all my hoses here, so I need to cut those to size. It came with a bunch of different parts. These washers are for the block. And then this little tap is for the catch can, but I don't believe I'm gonna be using that. My plan for the actual catch can drain system is I'm gonna plug the bottom, or not plug the bottom, I'm gonna tap into the bottom right here where the threads are, and then I'm gonna run a little hose down in between, I believe my control arm down there, so it'd be easy to just drain as is. I'm gonna do it with a little valve on the bottom, so it's nice and easy to drain. Okay, so I got the initial one out. Shit was in there, seriously in there. I'm about to tap this into there and then do some measurements for my first initial line and then just go from there. All right, so we got the and fitting tapped into there, and then so we got the 90 degree there, the 45 there. I'm gonna measure out my hose length. It can't be a lot, more than like 1.5 feet or so, and then I'm gonna mock it up, and then the first hose will be good to go. I just got the hose measured out, so this is gonna be the top portion that goes to the actual catch can. This is gonna be the one that goes to the fitting. As you guys can see, it's really just not that much hose. I got a lot left. So I taped them off. I'm gonna go ahead, take my angle grinder and cut them, and then get the fittings fit. So I just finished up the first initial hose. So we got the 45 degree on this side, the 90 on this side, and Fozzie just pulled up
for moral support.
So I'm about to toss this one on and then see what I can do about the other hose. All right, we're about to install the first hose.
Where the hose at?
Come over this way. So I'm gonna route it underneath this, but above this coolant line. There we go. I'm gonna get this one fit first on the catch can.
It's a nice catch can. Where'd you get it?
Decent. Amazon.
It's
the same one as like Mike's Speeder. I don't know. It's the cheaper option for a catch can.
I mean, there's no moving parts, so my rule is if there's no moving parts, then I'll buy cheap, you know?
The reason I went with this one is because this is exactly how I wanted to set it up. Like, I wanted there to be a bracket and it to be just straight up and down right here. I was thinking about getting one of those boxy ones, like that would also sit kind of similar. I think I will probably end up like upgrading to one of those in the future, but for now this is just gonna have to do, you know. It's not permanent, but it's okay. Right to there like that. Smooth, clean, simple.
Easy.
And obviously I'm gonna have to tighten them down, but I don't know, that's what the first hole is looking like. I like it. All right, so like y'all just saw, the first hose runs down under here, straight there. It's very clean, very simple, and not in the way whatsoever. Now I gotta figure out a way to mount this one to here. One thing I decided to do was not to tap into this one because I had a sensor. I just kind of fuck with it and I broke it, so I need to buy a new sensor for that. And I gotta plug that little guy down there. But I'm either gonna be tapping into the breather port right here on the valve cover or the oil cap itself. They make kits for both, so I'm gonna do a little bit of research. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It has been a solid 3.5 months since y'all saw that last clip. There ain't even snow on the ground anymore. Let me give y'all an update. I figured out the whole second catch can hose. Basically what happened is I bought the whole oil cap conversion that ran off the back of the valve cover to the and fittings. But Carrot Top Tuning fucked me over. I ordered it. They never sent me it. It was like 2 months. And then I got my money back. It took like 3 weeks, but I finally got it back. So I ended up just going off the valve cover right here. As you can see, I did it simple as I possibly could. Everything works. You can also tell the intake manifold's back on. Everything's done. I'm not gonna lie. The car runs. It doesn't quite drive yet. It needs clutch lines and brakes. But other than that, everything's solid. Shit. I'm gonna start it up for y'all. Why not? Let's give this thing a crank. Fucking runs. It's great. She's idling a little low. I've been messing around with the throttle cable a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. It's header dump, so she's really loud, but it runs pretty good. What is that? Sitting at like 1. Look at that minty idle. I also ended up selling my chip P72, and now I just have a stock P72. Because I did not want the same thing to happen last time. Rev that bitch to 10K and it blows up. Like that. We don't want that again. So, she's good. So, as y'all can see, the Civic is finally basically back. It's running, almost driving. We're getting there. Getting real close, and I'm super excited about it. Cannot wait to drive this thing after all the work I've done to it. It's been over a year now. Almost a year since I've drove it last, and I honestly forgot what it's like to drive this car, which is really sad. But I also got another little thing to show y'all. I had someone come drop something off from Marketplace last night, and I'm really excited about it. Check this shit out. I was able to get a B18C1. It's still a GSR block. It's a HMO block from HMO Motors. If y'all don't know what that is, they basically import JDM motors, etc. Very reputable. Very good company, so go check them out if you're ever looking for a motor not on Marketplace, because, you know, shit can get a little sketchy. So it has the HMO B18C1 JDM block, and it also has just a USDM GSR head, P72, and then it also came with this dope oil pan. I forgot what these are called, but they run like, what's it, like 330 brand new or something like that, so that's dope. It holds 5.5 quarts of oil, which is fire. Came with the GSR intake manifold. Also came with the GSR trans. I'm gonna let this one go. I don't need it because your boy already got that GSR trans in the whip. So there's a possibility that the LSV will come out and this will go in. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I got it for steel, so I couldn't pass it up. If anybody's interested in it, hit me up, or interested in the LS. They're both for sale. Whichever one I don't sell, obviously I'm gonna run and keep, but probably don't need both. So yeah, hit me up. We're in Minnesota. So that'll be all for today, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. I know I've been gone for a fat minute, but we're back. And we're gonna be cranking out content on this. Raps coming soon. Bunch of shit coming soon. Super excited about it. That'll be all for today, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. You know we're gonna be back with another banger. So without further ado, peace, fam.